and welcome to our Monday meditation. Namaste. And just before we begin our 4-step process, our journey into a meditative state, I just wanted to have a few words on how we come into our practice. And sometimes we come into the practice with a lot of things on our mind. We come into our practice of yoga, of meditation, or any other kind of exercise where you allow that time for yourself to work on your body, to work on your mind. We tend to bring baggage with us from our external environment. So all of those things that were on our mind the day before, or even a few minutes before we begin the practice, are all still running around in our head. So what I would like to say to you is to be kind. Be kind to yourself. When you start a meditation, we do have a crazy monkey mind, and it will keep on going in a crazy way as long as we keep allowing those thoughts to enter and run our minds. So in a meditative practice or in yoga, we allow those thoughts to be there because they're being brought in by the subconscious mind. And just allowing them to be there and becoming the witness to those thoughts, they tend to lose their power, they lose their hold over us. So rather like clouds going through the sky, we see that thought coming into the mind, we simply observe it without judgment, without opinion, and that thought simply passes through the mind and it keeps on going on its way. It's when we give that thought our attention and start building on emotions and more thoughts and scenarios in our mind, we give that thought power, and before we know it, we've given all of our energy away to that thought that came in. So we're going to be focusing on being the observer of these thoughts that enter our mind continuously through the day. 70,000 thoughts a day. So let's find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor here, and I've just raised up my hips by putting a block, or you can use a cushion underneath your hips to drop the knees, to lift up the hips higher than the knees. It gives me a really nice curve in the lumbar vertebrae and opens up the chest and opens up the heart, ready for some breathing practice. So let's begin. We're going to start with our mind-body coherence, which is our first step in the 4-step process. So let's take a nice big deep breath in with the arms all the way to the sky. Inhale. And exhale it all out, nice and relaxed. Relaxed arms, relaxed shoulders, relaxed body on the inhale, and exhale it all out. And try and make these breaths all through the nose. The big inhale through the nose, and a controlled exhale also through the nose. And as we do this, we activate our rest and digest system, our parasympathetic nervous system. And this sends our whole entire body into a more relaxed state. Okay, bringing the hands down all the way to the thighs. Place your hands down on your thighs or wherever feels comfortable to you. And let's just start moving the pelvis back and forth. So in yoga we call this cat-cow, and in this case it's a seated cat-cow. So we're bringing our back into a nice big C shape, allowing our body to come a little shorter on this big nice C shape. As we hold the abdominals in, we're exhaling, and we inhale as we arch the spine, lift the chest and open the heart. So exhale back, nice and relaxed, and inhale forward. And as you're rocking back on your hips, continuously breathing through your nose, start to be aware of the thoughts running through your mind. And they'll continue to run. Simply be the observer. They are allowed to be there. And really, we don't have an awful lot of control over our thoughts. They are brought into the mind by the subconscious. And it's only when we place our awareness on them that they lose their hold over us. That's if we don't give them any power. Just one more. Let's come back into the center and let's just start doing some nice big roll rounds to the left hand side. So nice big round circles. And as we move back, we exhale. As we come forward, we inhale. Nice and relaxed. And forward, bringing the heart forward, the chest forward on a nice big inhale. And exhale back. We'll come all the way back to the center and then move it over to the right side. So moving over to the right, exhale as you go back, inhale as you come forwards. And if you can and you feel comfortable to do so, close the eyes and just start to get in contact with the inner body, with your breath, with the sensations these movements are bringing up. And then we'll all meet back in the center. And just twisting around to the left side, nice and relaxed. Let's place your right hand over onto your left thigh and twist around to your left hand side. So nice big twist, elongate the spine. Use this hand behind you to press into the floor to get a little taller. And as always, keep that breath moving. You don't want to be holding the breath during a twist. And coming through center, let's do that on the other side. Let's twist over to the right hand side. So nice big, long, slow, deep breaths. Elongate the spine. Keep the breath going through the nose and we'll all meet back in the center. Now we're going to really start to reset the entire nervous system with a breath called Breath of Fire. You may have done this in one of my earlier videos. So in this breath, we're going to focus on the exhale, a sharp, forced exhale through the nose. And it looks like this. So as we force the breath out of the nose, automatically our diaphragm starts to pump and you feel this upper part of the torso working. So if you place your hands over the lower part of your rib cage and the other hand just underneath on your upper abdominal area and just start to, at your own pace, we'll just have a little practice run of this, breathing out sharply through the nose. The inhale will take care of itself. So here goes. Let's do a few of these together. And just notice any sensations you have in the body from doing that. It really does reset the mind, blow out the cobwebs completely, and start to get that body and mind coherence really working in harmony together. So we'll amp this up a little bit. We're going to take our arms above the head at 45 degrees from the body and curl down your fingers into your palm, and let's leave our thumbs out and they're going to be facing each other above us at the top. So straighten your arms, lift them above your head, and let's do this for about a minute. I'll keep the time. Just keep going at your own pace and close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Here goes, Breath of Fire. And keep going and really try to force that breath out through the nose, and it will really reset everything going on in that busy mind and start to tune the body with the mind. So nice, sharp, short, deep, forced exhalations through the nose. And keep going at your own pace. We'll do this for about 15 more seconds. It really works, guys. Put everything you have into this. Nice straight arms, 45 degrees. Force that breath out for 10 more seconds. And take in a big deep inhale, palms together overhead. Hold that inhale. And on an exhale, bring your closed palms down in front of the heart. Relax your body. Hold that exhale. Get that last drop of air out of the lungs. And breathing in. And maintaining these beautiful, nice, deep breaths. Allow your hands to come down and relax onto your thighs. And with your eyes closed, let's take our awareness into the inner body. And let's start to place all of our focus from the tips of our toes to the tops of our head. So let's do a body scan together. Feeling any sensations in your toes, the life force energy, the prana, the flow of chi, all the way down into your feet. Connect with your heel bones, up through the ankles, the muscles up through the calf. Feel, be aware of that space up the front of your lower legs, all the way into your knees. Notice any sensations you may feel in your knee joints. If there's any discomfort, a little bit of movement, you may want to stretch the legs. It's important to be comfortable. And taking your awareness all the way up through your thighs, the back of your legs, the front of your legs, relaxing any tension you feel. Allow those big muscles to relax. And feeling the weight of your hips onto the seat beneath you. Sinking down into your sit bones, taking our awareness into the lower torso, up through the hips, from the base of your spine, up through the lower abdominals. Be aware of any tension as you breathe. Allow the belly to fall out and relax. And on each breath you can fill that belly like you're filling it with air, allowing that air to come in all the way through the lower torso, through into the upper abdominals. The upper abdominals are relaxed, the rib cage is relaxed. The diaphragm moves with the gentle breaths you take. Each breath through the nose, you feel the upper torso rising a little. Your rib cage expanding out to the side. And keeping our awareness inside the body, moving through the space of your heart. The electromagnetic center of your body, awake and alive, feeding every one of your 50 trillion cells with oxygen. Connecting with your breath as the lungs and heart work in harmony together. Moving our awareness up through the shoulder blades, up into the tops of the shoulders, down the arms, into the elbows, relaxing those muscles down. Your elbows hang loosely, placing your awareness into your forearms, relaxing the muscles all the way to the wrist joints, feeling any awareness, any sensations as you move your awareness into the tips of your fingers. And you may be able to feel a little bit of tingling, a little bit of voltage happening there as the electrical currents are carried all the way into the tips of your fingers. Feel the life moving through the palms of your hands, all the way through to the tips of your fingers. And taking our awareness all the way back up through those relaxed arms, back up through the shoulders, into the throat, relaxing the throat muscles. We're moving into the jaw, relaxing your jaw, your tongue, your facial muscles relax. Be aware of the air passing through the nose. Feel the temperature of the air as it passes through your nasal passages. Taking your awareness up to the forehead, relax those muscles in the forehead. And finally, the awareness is on the top of your head, the crown chakra. Hold your attention here at the top of your head just for a moment. Moving into our meditation, our mantra for this session is Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. And the meaning of these Sanskrit words, Om is the sound of creation. And Shanti is the sound for peace. It's a Sanskrit word that is quite beautiful. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Let's repeat this mantra together out loud, or you can do so in your mind. We'll just say this mantra a few times together and then silently meditate, chanting the mantra silently in our mind. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. And now as a whisper, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And now silently in your mind, the sound of creation and the sound of peace, the Sanskrit word Shanti. Om Shanti. Stay here just for 2-3 minutes. I'll watch the time. Om Shanti. starting to bring the awareness back into the body, releasing the mantra, focusing back on our breath. Let's slowly take a big inhale together, raising the arms on the inhale all the way to the sky above you, spreading the fingertips, big inhale, taking your awareness up towards the hands. You can open your eyes. And starting the exhale, bringing the palms together, exhale that air out, bringing the palms between your chest. And bowing slightly forwards on an inhale, exhaling it all out. Namaste. I hope that that helped you to relax your mind and your body, and you could start to feel some relaxation through the mind, through the body, as we chanted the mantra together. And this is a space you can always go to, that's always available to you. The state of peace always resides within you. The inner wisdom within you always is there, but we just have to be quiet for long enough, silent for just a little bit of time to hear that wisdom within, to connect with that peace within. So if you enjoyed this meditation, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to see you here again for our Monday meditation. Namaste. From my heart to yours.